Okay, so I really should have made this the other day, but I have forgot. Just like how I forgot to make a video about the what is that? Anyway, I don't even remember what I was about to say. I think it was gonna be about like the stalking thing and me going outside, but I think actually I did eventually make a video about it, but I didn't even say the last part, so I'll just put it in the description of that video because that's not what I'm supposed to be talking about in this one, so it'll be irrelevant for me to say it now. Anyway, so after I had came in and Steven was like, "Where have you been?" and all that stuff. At one point, he had also came to me talking about you act like my cousin or uncle or something like that. My cousin, then I forgot what name he said, and he was like, he was rich, but he always walked the streets and he never used his money for anything. And so when he dies, he's just gonna have a whole bunch of money that's gonna go to different people that he could have used. And he was like, "Don't be like that. Start using your money to help yourself out and stuff." Actually, no. It was something like that. I don't know if he said help yourself out or if he just said start using your money to do stuff. It was something like that. First of all, I'm not even allowed to do anything. I can do less stuff now at 16 than I could when I was 6, as far as freedom and being able to just go to stores and all that. Like I said, I was riding the city bus by myself ever since I think sometimes I accidentally say 12, but I was actually 11 because in 6th grade, it's age 11 to 12. So I was actually 11 when I started riding the city bus by myself. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, but basically, he's doing that whole thing where he tries to, I guess, calm me into saying I have money when I don't have any money anyway. That's why I'm glad they haven't been pestering me as much about money since the money got stolen anyway. Because that was annoying every day getting death threats over $2.45. Him calling me. Well, I remember that time I made that video about when he blew my phone up while I was doing a bus drill, telling me I had to give him $50 or else we're going to get evicted because he needed some gas money to get to work. You're blowing my phone up while we're doing a bus drill to curse me out and ask me, not curse me out and try to force me to give you some money. He did that more than once while I was at school, blowing my phone up asking me for money. Then if he doesn't want to say it out loud because a lot of people are around, he'll call me while I'm in the house, trying to force me to give him some money. But yeah, basically he's doing that thing where he tries to con me into saying I have money or trick me into saying it because he thinks I do. Because it's also my dad's fault. Cause before I came down here, my dad told him, my dad was like, he was saying that I have about $500. And then Grandma Pumpkin, which is my grandma, that's her nickname, she was like, she told him to be quiet because he really did. Because first of all, not only was that not even true at that point, and they didn't give it to me till I was about to buy the laptop months later. But what's even the point of saying that? We know it's going to have somebody threatening me. And I'm assuming he still thinks I have that $500 that my dad was lying about me having before I came down here. And that's one of the reasons why they did so much pestering over me having money anyway. And I had literally just closed the door after it had been open for more than an hour. This stuff is crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? Because I don't even remember at this point. Basically, it was another one of those mind game things. And it was basically about the me needing to provide for the house. And he was trying to say that I need to start using the money that he truly believes I have, or at least pretends I have, to do stuff for the house like they're constantly trying to force me to do. First of all, I'm tired of. Why does somebody continuously expect me to pay bills and help pay bills and help provide for the house when I don't even have a job anyway? They must think I'm a goose that lays golden eggs or something. How am I supposed to provide for the house and be bogarted from even working? I can't even. She won't even let me work anymore. And so I have to try to find all these secret ways to work that I have to worry about Steven getting in the car and following me to my job and doing all that stocking stuff. Yet they want me to provide for the house and pull money out. How am I supposed to pull money out of thin air? How? How? Because that's the craziest thing about it. They won't let me work anymore, but yet I'm supposed to be helping pay bills and all that stuff. Because ever since I was 11, the whole point of her getting the SSI check when I first moved in with her, December 2016, well, she didn't get it then. It didn't even start coming until like 2017, was to pay the bills. Because she's never really like working anyway. So that's what that is for. Then there's stimulus checks that come every once in a while. I don't even know how many have been sent out. We never got jack diddly out of any of them. No, I haven't. No shoes, no clothes, no nothing. And that's the crazy thing about it. Because there is no way that you're just stacking up all these thousands of dollars and everything is going towards bills. What about before we moved? Before we even moved here, and then the stimulus and the SSI was coming every month, and the bills were only like the bills in North Carolina, or at least in Winston, were nowhere near the amount here. You could have rent that was like $500 or less a month. It's not like here in Georgia where it's like $1,000 plus per month. Because for me, I lived in the hood and project, so income base could be extremely low. So it just makes me wonder, if you don't ever want to do anything, what is this money even going towards? And that reminds me when Stephen had tried to tell my dad about the whole stimulus thing, and he told my dad that my mom got all the stimulus money, but nobody knows what she did with it. First of all, you claim somebody in TJ in your taxes because she couldn't claim them because she hadn't even been working. So how do you not know what happened to the money that got sent to you? It's just not even making sense at all. And everybody's talking about these businesses and buying houses in Africa and moving to different countries and stuff, but yet pretend they don't even have any money. That's exactly why once I finally get out of here and I finally get where I'm trying to get in life, and I have stability and just normalcy, I really hope nobody's about to be trying to track me down and ask me for Jack. Because that'll be the utmost extremes of being fake. But yeah, I just don't get it. And I actually forgot to finish off what I was trying to say, so I've already said this plenty of times before. Why should I have to continuously give them money that I work for them to use it for whatever in the world, and claim it's going towards bills, but yet they're still getting the disability check every month, but now they're saying that they're going to get it turned off probably in like April because my mom gets paid too much, but that was said recently, and it's still not off yet. So you've been getting that every month for years. Then the stimulus checks come out whenever in the world. I don't even know how many have been sent out. So what am I still having to give you guys money for when you're getting hundreds and thousands of dollars for me, and then for the stimulus, all of us put together? Why do I still have to pull money out of my butt, out of the woodworks, when they're already getting money from me anyway? I think the hair pulling is getting better because I think I have a whole bunch of bald spots, or at least it looks like I kind of do. Or my edges are disappearing. Nobody can tell me that this isn't. I mean, is it, or is that just the part? Because that definitely looks like I'm losing hair. Which I guess is kind of obvious that I'm losing hair. That looks like an extreme bald spot. And nobody can tell me anything otherwise, because I know I'm not seeing stuff. That's like old age balding. Anywho, that's all I had to say.